For the percent in oxygen lab, once you've connected the tubes between the water reservoir and your tube, you're going to want to fill the water in the gas tube as suggested, and then let them sit so that the levels are the same height. If you get the tube close to the water reservoir, you can line up the tops of the reservoirs so that they're the same height. Then lift the gas tube so the water drains out of it, so the height of the water in the gas tube is the same as the height in the water reservoir. You may need to be patient because the water will go slowly. Squeezing the tube once or twice to make sure air bubbles out will help make sure that only water is in the rubber tube between the two glass containers. The instructions tell you to add cobalt chloride and ammonia to the gas tube. You want to have the clamp on the hose as close to the gas tube as possible, as you can see here. That's the ammonia, the cobalt chloride. When you add the ammonia, you'll see a color change. You're getting a cobalt chloride ammonia complex here. This is what's going to react with the oxygen in the air. You want to, once it's settled, read the volume level to the nearest 0.1 milliliters. Find the meniscus, turn the tube so that you can get the volume accurately before you start shaking it with the air to react the complex with the oxygen in the air. There's your setup. Now, to react the complex with the oxygen in the air of the tube, stoppers on the tube, you're going to invert it once or twice every couple of minutes. That'll allow the solution maximum surface area so it can react with the oxygen in the air. The advantage of using the burette clamps is you can just squeeze it to unclamp it, shake it, and put it back. Once the reaction's done, you're going to open the clamp and allow the water from the reservoir to go back into the gas tube so that the pressure above the liquid in the gas tube is equal to the pressure above the water in the reservoir. That will tell you the pressure above the liquid in the gas tube is equal to atmospheric pressure. Once you get them so the levels are equal, you're going to put the clamp back on the hose to keep the liquids from changing position. Once you get the levels equal, you need to read the volume of the liquid in the gas tube now, again, to the nearest 0.01 milliliters. That will show you the change in volume.